And we are live, guys. It is the 18th of February. We are 5 minutes late, or actually 10 minutes late. Sorry about
Yeah.
that. We had technical difficulties. Equipment's never like to act up. We got some buzzing. We got some non-compare pairings. We had all that issues, guys.
Mm.
So you know how it goes. So we got Sneed right here. We got SMT, and then
What's
we
up, good
got
people?
the famous Moose, bro. He's getting ready to ram everybody out of the way. So we got him live, and we should have Zero Cool probably join us here in a little bit. So we'll do some introductions, and then we'll just get the stuff going. So we got Kazi. What's going on, man? How's it going, Blaze? How are you? What's up, JR Tech? How are you, man? Omar, how are you? Hola. Hey, what up, Jared? What's going on?
Big J.
And then right here, Patrick. He was the man, bro, requesting it. So
Big
what up,
Pat.
man?
What up, man?
Hey, yo, what up, Joe? What's going on, man?
Joe.
Leslie, how are you? How are you today?
Let's
George, what's up, man? How are you?
Geo.
Let's see right here. Jose, what up?
Yeah.
Coño. Hey, yo, Mike West, what's going on?
Magic Mike. Yeah.
We got Michael. What up, man?
What's up, Michael?
We got PA Tech Josh. What up, man?
What up, man?
And then we got Jose with the gua. So there you go. He hit us. He hit us, man. All right. So what we're gonna talk about today, guys, is we're just gonna like float around. We're just gonna leave it pretty much open. I know we wanted to talk about impressions on the S21. Oh, what up, Cesar? How are you? And then what else? Carrier security issues, slash identity theft issues, slash wrong birth dates equals open accounts, and what else? And then we'll just talk about AT&T expansions and 41 impressions. Yeah, we'll slap through some stuff.
Yeah.
But where do you feel like starting at, Sneed? We're gonna make that one. We're gonna give you the hot seat
Uh,
on that one.
let's do let's kind of casually limp in. Let's start with the S21 first impressions. How long you been using the phone and what are your first impressions, man?
I've been using it since the release date, bro, and I got the Ultra series, and
Nice.
I tried the Plus too, and I gotta say they're not bad phones, but there's been overheating issues. I have experienced that myself, and that's if you're using it heavily. So if you're a person that likes to play a game on there, stuff like that, I would
Millimeter
try.
wave testing.
Yeah, heavy millimeter wave testing. I would take it lightly a little bit, and cameras improved since the last security patch, so it's gotten better. I mean, overall, I mean, it's not a bad phone, but the thing is it worth the $1,000? In my opinion, it's not. I mean, the RF is sometimes it's on par with the iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's below standard. Sometimes I have to force to connect to millimeter wave. I had the airplane mode a couple times. So I would I would recommend an S20 Plus, to be honest. You save yourself some money.
So, do you think that it's going to get better with firmware updates and software updates? Is the RF inconsistencies, is the battery life, can it be improved with a couple of updates, maybe one or two updates over the course of the next few months? If they were to have it fixed by June and it was full-fledged, running all systems a go, consistent, reliable, the cellular, the battery life, all those things were worked out with a couple of updates, one or two updates, then you would recommend it?
I mean, yeah, of course. But
Okay. So you would tell people to literally hold off.
hold off for
You
right
know.
now. I
Yeah.
mean, if you, especially if you're in an S20 line,
If
I'm
you're
having,
already in an S20.
yeah, I'm having better performance on an S20 Plus than I am on a S21 Ultra.
No improvements in performance.
Honestly, like I said, the camera is the only improvement that I can
It,
say hands down without a hiccup, without.
it's it's a telling sign when the phone, not even a month old, is already getting steep discounts off the top.
You got Best Buy knocked it down $300. Well, actually, even Samsung $300 off the bat.
Google Fi, Samsung, Best Buy, they're all well.
Yep,
They were all 200 off. Now they're 300.
exactly. Now 300. So how much lower can this thing go before people actually buy it? I don't think
That's
people want it.
yeah. The problem is I think people understand that the iPhone has been the move when it comes to 5G. And, the iPhone was already selling like hotcakes before 5G. People have to remember there were 2 generations of Galaxies with 5G, and none of them moved the needle. And
Because
no
they were
other
super
5G
expensive.
that, and generally they weren't selling.
But you know what is
And
selling, right? You guys reported that phone from Metro is selling.
it
The
is because it's free.
Exactly.
three.
Yeah, a
That's
line
right.
switcher is getting it for free, I believe, right?
That's
To
right.
port in.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've been told by some friends of mine, they're still having issues with supply shortages on the iPhone 12s. The 12, man, not even the Pros.
So
Yeah.
I haven't heard about the 12 model. I have noticed that things have been rough on the Max. So I could definitely agree with you there, Moose. The 5G move is the iPhone. The S21, while I think a lot of people are happy with the camera performance, which is why people do buy Galaxies, by the way. The camera is tremendous. It's been tremendous.
Yeah.
In
And
my opinion, this is my humble opinion, dude. Your preference is yours, and I always respect everybody's opinion. I've always liked the Galaxy camera better than the iPhone camera for photography. The iPhone video has always been the
on
the,
par.
the staple, right? It's always been kind of like how do phones compare to the iPhone for video? That's what it's always been, right? So the iPhone sets the standard, and everybody tries to pace the iPhone in video. But in photography, I always felt like the Galaxy did a little bit better, and I always felt like the Pixel was the one. So, uh, you know, and I've liked the Galaxy video. I've noticed that the iPhone's video has always been better. So the camera department, I'm not surprised. The battery life's a little concerning. 5,000 milliamp hour is not small. I'm
I
surprised
have
it's giving you a hard time.
on battery, like, what is it? I took mine out of the charger about 3 hours ago, and I haven't used it. All it's been doing is standby. It's at 82% when I left it in the car.
On which carrier?
On all of them.
Really? Wow.
I checked the T-Mobile one. It was 82. Probably the other ones will be close or a little higher, But other than that, let's just say in that average, they're all around the same time frame. I took them all out at the same time, so we'll say give or take, it's around the same or close to the same. But Lawrence, thank you for the super chat on there. Whatever it is,
Thanks,
it's one
Lawrence.
of those hippos. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
But yeah, it's they still have some work to do. I mean, I'm not going to say that the phone's a dumpster fire yet. I mean, it still needs its improvements. It still needs its updates. Let's see, like you said, possibly June. It'll May, June.
It's got to be good by June. If it's not, it's over for that phone. A lot of people would say, well, if you can give me an update, a software firmware update that fixes many of these issues, I could deal with that. Because even the iPhone is not above reproach. It gets updates all the time to enhance and make it better.
Exactly.
So I always remind people, is the first 3 months a good measure of a phone's effectiveness? I don't know. I think it's a little unfair. I think after its first update, you kind of know what you got. You know what I mean? Because if you need a second and third update, then there was a lot of things that needed to be addressed. But they did push up the release of that phone. They did push it up to January. I think with that iPhone pressure, the sales were absurdly high for the iPhone. It was that generational leap to new cellular technology, 5G and Verizon and ultra wideband, and this generational leap and advancement for the iPhone, going with Qualcomm and X55 modem and all that. Hey, I'm just saying, Samsung pushed up the date because of that.
Yeah,
They felt the iPhone pressure and they said, hey, we got to push this thing up a month.
we got to let them lose their momentum. We need to gain that momentum.
But they were never going to. They were never going to knock iPhone off its pedestal. I've already conceded that fact, that there's the Apple iPhone and then there's everything else. I conceded that years ago. The hands down the best-selling phone in North America, is the Apple iPhone every year. And warranted or not, it does not matter. What people want is what they buy, and it's just the truth.
Hey, what up, Hans, over there in the Twitch side? What's going on? But yeah, bro, I mean, we just gotta see what happens, bro. And then, like here, Mr. Guest is saying, would upgrade, but the SD card is the main. I still have my S20 Ultra.
And that's the thing. A lot of people had Galaxies for that purpose.
Yeah, they're very known for that memory card slot, especially the S series. The Note was iffy, so you would hear it, but eventually they'll have it. But the Folds we know for sure don't have them. So the Z series is out of the question with memory card expansion. But the Note and the S line were always known for it, and that's where I don't know why they went away from it.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe they're just trying to let's say get a higher IP rating by preventing removal and insertion of the SIM card slot to keep the gasket good. Maybe that. I don't know.
It's definitely cheaper on the bill of materials to not have an SD card slot. To not have to engineer it, to not have to use it, to not have to pay for the patent. One less thing to worry about with IP ratings and gaskets and such. Yeah, I agree.
See, like here, like Debo Pop saying, funny how the X55 is beating the X60. It's true, man. Like,
is that confirmed?
So I've talked to my Qualcomm guy, and he said that this phone has not been optimized for whatever that means, because clearly Carlos has reported that the X55 is beating out in certain tests.
So is that confirmed?
I mean, millimeter wave, I trust the iPhone to handle it better. On the Samsung, sometimes I'll be right there where the Note is. My iPhone has ultra wideband on it, and the S21, I hit the speed test and it's still on LTE. I have to literally airplane mode it a couple times just to get.
Wait, so the 5G cellular is not reliable?
Yeah, it's not on, but the LTE, give or take, on AT&T, I have seen it where it is a better at times. Yeah, so it's like 50-50 mix.
It's strange.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but it's a real slippery slope situation. I don't know if it's something with the X60 chip, or they have to throttle it down because the processor gets hot, gets warmer.
Do you think this is a Galaxy issue? And what I mean by that is, does a Motorola flagship come along and not have these problems when using the same modem and chipset? Does the LG V70 come out without these problems? Does the Google Pixel 6 come out and not have these problems? That's kind of what I'm looking at, because Los, we were talking about the Pixel phones. We were talking about BlackBerry coming out with a true flagship. I'm looking at those phones as viable options in 2021 should they launch true flagships. See, it's hard for guys like you and I who have become accustomed to these high-end flagship devices. So we have a standard. For us to have a mid-ranger for testing makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's but like for our personal use, sure. You and myself, we have multiple devices, so you don't have to have a single powerhouse. We carry 4 or 5 phones sometimes. But if I know Moose has a couple of phones, but in the days of owning one phone, you bought the powerhouse.
Yeah.
But if you're owning 3 and 4 phones, yeah, having a mid-ranger's it's cool. You get something with a big battery and a smaller demand, something less taxing. Like it's been fun using the Pixel 5 Los.
Yeah,
The
that
battery life is incredible. You put that thing on low power mode, the thing sips for 2 days.
too, bro. I got mine except for 5.
I got mine sipping on 2 days. I still reach for mine pretty frequently, Los. I know you weren't a big fan of the Pixel 5. Look, if I put aside the limitation of the cellular, it's a tremendous phone. I've accepted it for what it is. I'm not trying to put makeup on a pig. I'm making bacon. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna try to make it something it's not.
There you go. Even here she was saying the 888 does have overheating issues.
So is the question, and this goes out to Sheep and whoever else, is it a question of is this chipset going to be flawed all year, or is there going to be a set of updates that comes to the Galaxy, or is it going to be fine by the time it starts going into other phones? And are they going to experience the same problems?
Well, this makes you think too, because I don't know if you've been reading the rumors on the Pixel 6. They're talking about either the Snapdragon 870 or 875. They're not talking about an 888.
So does Google know something we don't know?
Maybe that's why they're gonna use that instead of using the 888.
What are the scenarios that are heating up this phone? What's the
Maybe
use case?
well, when you play, let's say like if you play like your game, it could be anything, bro. It could be Pokemon Go, let's say. They
It
just
could be
take
even this. It could be this right here because this technically heats up the phone.
YouTube,
When you
watch.
say this, you mean watching a video?
No, live streaming.
Live stream. So being on a stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see, look,
Periscope, as an example, heats up the phone.
the 875 will have the X60, the 870 will have the X65. Maybe this is where Google is like, you know what? We're seeing too many problems with this. We don't have a heatsink that can probably handle this. Let's just do an 875 or an 870 and call it a day. All it is just an overclocked 865 plus.
My end game is not an S21. It's nice going into service mode, Los. It's nice downloading Samsung band selector,
Mm-hmm.
manipulating connections and testing bands and whatnot. Getting the unlocked firmware and then just sliding it around as you need on demand. Those sorts of things are cool. But when it comes to smartphone experience, I'm rolling with a BlackBerry or a Google phone all day over a Galaxy. I'll never use those features. The Galaxy features, I mean, we're literally talking about it's like going into the deep sea for like 20 years and just discovering new species every day. That's what a Galaxy phone is. You discover incredible like diversity and features, but I'm not looking for that in my smartphone. I don't go looking for features really. I've got a set of tasks and apps that I use and I stick to those things. And I always felt like the Google experience always offered the most fluid, dependable, enjoyable experience.
It says here Sebi says Xiaomi has the A88 that suffers the same issue. So it's got to be a processor issue then if the Xiaomi's doing the same thing too. And then you got
Qualcomm's gonna have to patch this problem.
Info Assistant, I think, has an S21 Plus. It says here when I watch a video in the background and a website and in web browse, it starts to heat up. Sometimes it closes the multi-view.
Do we have a situation like the Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 and 810?
Oh,
Can we just let's rewind?
yeah.
2014, 15.
15, I think it was. Yeah.
13, 14, 15 in that little 2-year window.
Yeah.
Those were some of the most problematic, heat related issues with any Qualcomm processors. The 800 was a tremendous chipset. The 801 was fine. The 805 was great. I had that in my Droid Turbo.
Yeah.
That thing was a smoke show. It was phenomenal. The 808 was a problem. The 810 was a problem. The 820 fixed some of those problems. The 821 was butter. And then from there, the 835, the 845, they just got better and better.
Of course. They say, thank you for for the super chat. Appreciate you. I can't wait for the C-band deployment for Verizon. Yeah, he just made the migration over. He was with Sprint / T-Mobile. They made him, do the TNXM, and it wasn't working for him. So he ended up switching over to Verizon, and now even at his job, he has actual good usable service. Finally, he said. That's what he was telling me the last time.
Wait, so when he got kind of converted into the T-Mobile situation, that's when it got bad for him?
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst. See, I always told people, and then me and Pete talked about this on the podcast 2 years ago. There are going to be some people that churn because they were happy with Sprint. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sprint worked for them. They chose Sprint for a reason. And then when T-Mobile takes them, it was inevitable. It was going to happen in some cases.
Hey, yo, what up, Technoid? You guys think
Mike?
They need to up the cooling system in their phones? I mean, what else can you do on a handheld battery operating? It's not like you can put a water cooler on it or something, bro.
The problem, but Los, the problem is, this is the truth right here. Samsung is not obligated to put in a cooling system because of a defective modem or a defective chipset.
Yeah.
Like that just can't be the case. Now, if I had a gaming phone, and in order to make the chipset run more optimal, I install the cooling system. That would be a feature that, is for that targeted use case for that audience.
Like a
There's nobody's buying the Galaxy S21 specifically for gaming. You're buying a ROG phone. You're buying the Black Shark, whatever they are, the red.
Yeah, the Black Shark that comes with the fan that you clip on and stuff.
See, now we're talking, but those were targeted for that reason. Literally, those phones don't get hot. They actively dissipate heat.
Yeah.
The
whole back is basically a heat.
What's up, Siova? Good to see you, bro.
Yo, what up, Siova? What's going on, bro? But yeah, it's a slippery situation with this. Like, it's right, like what Sheep is saying, it's a 808/810 part 3. Damn. Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, the 805 was tremendous.
Yeah.
The previous generations were tremendous. Actually, those phones ushered in the new era of smartphones, the powerful smartphone. Like, Los, you remember those devices? All right, so we're talking about the Droid Turbo.
Yep.
Okay, we're talking about what was right before that? It was like the HTC generation of phones. There was a couple, like the ones that had the 800, the 801, the Note 2. Remember the Note 2, the Note 3?
U10, I think it was, or something like that, right? HTC
U10. So you remember this generation of phones? They were powerful. Yo, Los, hear me out on this. Let's be honest. Those phones were actual like horsepower phones. They were shitting on iPhones. The iPhones were trash, bro. The iPhones were dinky. They were small. They had no power. They were like, I got a fingerprint scanner. Like, you were like, yeah, I got the iPhone 5S. Cool. And then, like, you whipped out this little box of chiclets, and it was the smartphone you had in your pocket. Bro, like, that was the generation that ushered in power and computing in a handheld.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Cesar with the donation, 199 super chat. Thank you. It says here, any new perks coming to Verizon. When will we find out about C-band situation? When, next week, huh? I think
so.
And
Team Zero cool. Team Zero cool, dog.
Meetings, just meetings and meetings. Like, I'll tell you. What I miss?
You sound so funny, man.
Yeah. We were just discussing the S21 issues.
Oh, the garbage phone.
Got echo.
1 sec. Hold on.
Something's just playing in the background there. Yeah, he's good.
There you go.
So you want to go to C-band? Oh, I can't wait to talk about this, man.
All right, then.
See, that's better.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
So,
what surprise you got for us, man?
Okay, so C-band. Yesterday, Sneed was reporting that on his podcast that what was it at now? 81.9 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 81.9. And that obviously Verizon was the one that spent the most amount of money. AT&T being the second, T-Mobile apparently spending some money. I have been told by reliable sources that tier 1 markets, top 50, will be getting the exact same upgrade schedule like Band 14 upgrades. So if you guys remember, Band 14 was a quick rollout.
Oh yeah.
Quick rollout. In the first 50 markets, it was pretty much everywhere within the first year. That's what I've been told.
That's music to my ears.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is tremendous. I think that's probably what everybody wanted to hear. So if top 50 markets are getting upgrades in the first year and they start scheduling more extensive deployments, then we're looking at probably a 3-year window to complete C-band.
Yeah.
Like
They're gonna
more than 75% of the market, or what are you talking about?
70%, right?
I'd say in 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
It is that desperate, especially for
Fast
Verizon.
and Furious.
Verizon is actually going to do it even faster, in my opinion.
2 years national, really? Think?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
My thing,
It's
what I've been told as an example, okay, is Manhattan was the first borough of New York to get Band 14.
Ooh.
The same thing will happen for C-band. It will go Manhattan, then the other boroughs around it.
The Bronx, baby. Brooklyn.
boogie down.
The Yonkers. You gotta know your boroughs, bro. You gotta know them boroughs, you know?
So it's going to be very aggressive, what I've been told. There was also a question from Sneed if C-RAN will get the same loving. C-RAN is in the plan to have C-band.
And I would like to thank Ruben for the 999 super chat. Great to see the gang back together. Hello from warm Arizona. Great content, dude. Yes, I might be back, bro. I might be back this week, bro. I'm thinking about going back, bro. I need the 80 degrees. I need that Scottsdale 80
Feels
degrees.
good on the bones and the skin, you know?
Yeah, bro. I miss Scottsdale. Every time I leave, bro, I'm just like, damn, I miss Scottsdale, man.
Fun times, man.
The hose, man. Oh, man. Bro, gotta keep it 100, bro.
Keep it 100, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Bro. You know, we do it.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Now
But
that you got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and retweet this.
that's all right, so we got C-RAN coming. We got C-band coming with the C-RAN. Yep. FirstNet coming. We got the Moose how do you call it? Speculation saying that Verizon's going to finish it first somehow. I don't know how, but we'll take his word. He must know something.
I think we got to make sure people understand something here. It's not really a race. I mean, there's a competition to this, to this networking thing, but it's not really a race in what you think. The best carrier is the carrier with the least flaws. What I mean by that is I take a situation like Verizon, who have been known as having the best LTE network. Why? Because it's the most widely available. Now it's gotten to the point where it's not enough to just have the most widely available network, because now there's a second network in play. AT&T with FirstNet is now on par or beyond, however it's measured. I don't know. Now it's gotten to the point where you need a bulletproof network that is not only extensive but now needs capacity, because we have witnessed the hellacious network that is Verizon get congested. And Verizon knows how to do networking. They know they need spectrum. They're getting it with this auction. But AT&T has obviously changed their approach to their wireless in the last 3 years on the back of, FirstNet, but makes no difference to me. T-Mobile, Verizon and AT&T have to look at their respective market share in each city and each market. You don't have to be the fastest carrier. I'm telling you guys, you have to be able to serve your customers to the capacity needs that they have. So if, for example, Verizon in the CLE has 50+% market share, they have twice as many tower sites as T-Mobile. But T-Mobile's speeds are faster, usually when I test.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You have to build to your customer base. It doesn't matter if T-Mobile has 700 megabits in a market where they have 19% market share. It does not matter, but it does matter for their home internet. You get what I'm saying? It's going to open up new avenues for them. So when I look at what's going to happen with C-band, it's not just mobility. You know, I think we've understood that with millimeter wave. You know, and I think we're starting to understand what's going to be done with these new opportunities with the new capacity. So when we speed test, at least when I speed test, I don't want to speak for anyone else. Carlos does an incredible job. His conclusions are his conclusions. How he sees it, he'll parlay that. But when I speed test, I'm looking for two things. Is each carrier doing enough for those customers in that market? Have they addressed their coverage issues and capacity issues? I did some speed testing over the weekend. Verizon addressed coverage issues. They had a bad spot on Brook Park Road. They put a CBRS site there. Not only did they cover up their dead spot, they gave it 700 megabits per second. What do you want better than that? That same spot had N41 for T-Mobile, 600 megabits per second. What do you want better than that?
No, it's good.
So my point is there's no race. Can you properly serve your customers a reliable network with capacity, and customers aren't going to leave? They're not going to say, I wish I had something different.
Because with like I had the same issue. There's a spot where I always go to on my side on Silverado and Spencer. It's always like Verizon's always down to 1 bar or basically no signal, like very low. Now it has full signal out of nowhere. I don't know what they did. I don't see a tower near there, but it works.
Do you guys remember back in the day in first grade when you had the new Mike Jordans? You came to school and you were flossing. You were like showing your friends, like, I got the new Reebok pumps, and you started doing that BS, right?
Oh, it was pumped.
Okay, so literally when people are like flexing speed tests, like my carrier's better than yours, bro. You know, like it's literally like first grade over again. It's like you're wearing Jordans and you're pumping up your Reeboks. Like, oh, I got the flap over the top. I got the tongue sticking out. I got the bubblegum bottoms. Nope, I got the patent leather, dog. You know, come on, man. Like, it's not really what it's about. You know, but unfortunately, that's what it's kind of become on Twitter and Instagram and, you know,
the toxic Reddit.
But I'm telling you guys, customers just want the reliable network that is not going to let them down. And I didn't know if you were going to cover it today, but were there any networks that let people down in Texas?
Oh, bro.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If you're in a situation like Texas without power, all that crazy stuff going on, the last thing you want is your cellular. Huh?
Every carrier had faults.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, Los.
But there are two that fixed it right away, though. Within a couple hours, it was back live.
I didn't have to name any names. I'm just saying to a person who's in that situation, did your carrier come through for you? Because if they didn't, you're probably talking about leaving. If you didn't already. Zero Cool tweeted it out or something. I don't know. It was in the DM. The FCC fines, bro. You know, failed 911 calls, that's a real thing, dude. When it has to get directed away from one carrier to another, dude.
Absolutely.
Not even that, bro. When you call the customer service of that carrier, and that carrier says to use Wi-Fi calling to get your 911 call out, bro.
Power's out. Let me use my Wi-Fi calling.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it when we had Apple Watch telling us that his AT&T fiber was down. Like, even his fiber didn't work. Like, bro, it's...
you know, that statement's kind of an oxymoron, because if your power's out, what makes you think your Wi-Fi is going to work?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right.
I'll use the Wi-Fi who's running on a backup battery, right?
Yeah.
So as in regards to the C-band, I want to say, yeah, Verizon will cover it first. It is a capacity game, meaning Verizon does have the density, right? So what do you have to do with a bunch of dense towers to avoid bad handoffs or
Clusters of sites, like you've been
or
preaching.
clusters of sites, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So in order to avoid all those network mishaps, you have to fill that with C-band capacity. Those clusters of sites have to be done at a rapid pace. You just can't do 5 or 7. You have to do the whole 20 to 50, right? That's exactly what Verizon's going to do, and that's why exactly, as well as AT&T, but more so Verizon because the way they have their tower sites clustered, right? So that's why they're going to get in first. They have the capital to do it as well, and the customers obviously are going to see the benefits of C-band first as well with Verizon.
Moose, we have a question here. Is Atlanta considered top 50 market, bro?
Oh yeah. That's not a question. That's
I mean, it
top
should
20.
be.
That's top 20 all day.
Oh, top 20?
Oh
Even
yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's top 25. Yeah.
Oh, even better, bro. That means you get it faster. Snap, snap.
Actually, I think Atlanta has all 3 blocks, A, B, and C.
Damn.
They might have all 3. Some markets, some are only B and C. By the way, I remember looking at it a while ago, but yeah.
Damn, like they say, broads in Atlanta, bro. Damn.
I do want to say this as a prediction. Put me on the record here. T-Mobile C-band will not be impressive. It won't. It's not going on small cells. It's not going to impress anyone. They're going to only broadcast it from. Well, hold on. If they stick to this plan of not doing small cells, C-band will not be impressive. If they change their mind and bust the U-turn and start doing small cells, they can make C-band impressive.
Yeah.
Verizon will make it impressive. AT&T, they will, because they do these C-RAN small cells. It's going to work. You're going to have, I can envision it now in the CLE going downtown and testing all those fantastic nodes, which are going to be broadcasting, in Verizon's case, CBRS and C-band and millimeter wave. All that in conjunction. Bro, Verizon's going to have 3 capacity layers. What could you possibly ask for more than that? AT&T has millimeter wave downtown CLE. So they're going to have at least 2 capacity layers. You're not just doing it for macros. That's my only problem. I know C-band, what it's going to take to make it amazing. It's going to require small cell densification. There's only one carrier that is terrified of small cells. It's basically, it's like the flu. They're trying to avoid it like the flu. Like, I don't want small cells. No.
Here's your flu right here, Mr. Guest. There you go. Bruh, T-Mobile mad lagging watching the live stream. Oh, man. I really apologize for that one, bro. I wish there was something I can do for you, man. I wish. Damn.
Yeah, Atlanta's a big-time market. From what I understand, well, I've got 2 different reports. Carter told me that the Atlanta market is very strong for T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And somebody else told me it's very poor performance for T-Mobile. So I've heard mixed reviews. Maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know.
It's got to be. I mean, so, I want to show something, bro. This thing right here. Somebody send me some screenshot of this. All I'm gonna say is, bro, what is this? Not again. Not again, bro. And this is not the West Coast. This is not the West Coast.
It has to be bro. This stuff doesn't happen.
No, it's not the West Coast.
That's a rooftop site, by the way.
This is Pennsylvania, to be exact. PA. This is not the West Coast. This is the East Coast.
Zero cool. I mean, what do you?
So it is not a West Coast only issue, bro. So you might want to start looking at some of yours over there.
I look all the time, bro. I don't see that madness.
Yeah,
here.
right,
Look.
bro. You're not paying attention, bro.
1, 2, 3. No, it's a. What I'm curious about is that it's a 3-sector site. You got one facing one way and then one facing other way. Mm-hmm. That's not how you do azimuth. This is that's not how you. That's I mean you have a sector facing this way and a sector facing the other way. So that's probably what their alpha and beta. As you can see, there's
Wait, you see
two.
3 sectors? I see 2 sectors.
No, it's 3. Like
Three.
1, 2, 3 on one side, and on the other side there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 2. It's facing the other way. You see that?
Gotcha. Okay.
That's not how you do sectorization. That's not how you plot azimuth. I don't know whose tower this is. I can only take a guess.
Please don't say whose tower it is, bro. You're gonna
That's
lose
not
a
how you
lot
do
of
azimuth.
subscribers, bro.
It's is Zero's cool.
No.
All I'm gonna say is not my area. Hashtag not my area.
Hashtag
not
not
your
my
area.
area. I love it, bro.
Bro, this is insane, bro. How's this happening, bro? And it's not the West Coast, bro. You can't blame it on the West. It's not the West only.
Yeah, but most of the pictures we get are from the West Coast, though.
I know, bro. But this one's the East this time, bro. It's the East. You guys
I
are-
can't believe somebody approved that and said that was cool. Yeah, that's good. We're done here. You know,
bro. You know, sometimes it happens, bro.
bro.
And then
So
this
at the bakery, if we see, this is the nonsense I'm talking
No,
about.
this
bro.
is an AT&T side. They're getting upgraded.
But no, let me tell you about this. What I saw that outside of that cage, like in an area that's fenced.
yeah,
I saw a company leave all that in the middle of the grass, just sitting there,
damn.
not covered, not protected or secured.
Yeah. So one of the things in telco equipment, you are supposed to secure, your radios, your antennas, your crow's nest equipment, your housing equipment. What you're supposed to do is if you have an inside shelter and if there's enough room, you're supposed to put it in there. If not, secure the inside fence. And if there's no room in the inside fence, you're supposed to secure it on the truck itself. That's a standard.
That's what we do. That's we did in
That's
construction.
that's standard operating procedure. When I was at Verizon,
Whoa. Hold on. This is the person just sent me something. This is Verizon. Are they putting up C-band panels? Hold on. Because this is a Verizon wireless site.
Yeah, but those aren't C-band
No.
antennas. Wait, what's at the bottom? Look how they're partitioned.
I only see two.
Oh no, that's just the shadow. Never mind. That's just the shadow.
That's
Okay, so yeah, those look like maybe
Those are-
modernizations.
modernization site.
Yeah, those look like mid-band
AWS.
AWS PCS combo
PCS.
antennas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look at the cables though. They look pretty nicely organized and neat, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Look, they even use those little metal clips right there in the bottom of the, so they stay clipped. They stay straight.
Yeah, they're just they're about 7 to 10 feet jumpers. So you basically have a 7 to 10 feet fiber jumper.
Oh wow! So
And coax going from the
Oh, those are band 14.
radio to the antenna.
those are band for. Yeah, he said 2, 5, 12, 14, 30, 66, and 5.
Wow.
There's a colo site. Okay.
AT&T
big time.
adding to a Verizon site. Oh, okay. So
That's a big time upgrade. So that site's probably going from like 2 and 12 to like all that.
that, or they just didn't have. I think. Oh no! This is the site that didn't have AT&T. This is a fire station site, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nice.
And only Verizon was on it.
That's huge capacity. I mean, we're probably looking at 40 to 50 megahertz of new spectrum at that site. That's great. Wow, that's awesome. I would assume at least 10 of band 2, 10 of band 5, 10 of band 12, 10, 14, 10 of 30, maybe 20 of 66. Who knows, dude? Wow, there's going to be a lot of spectrum there. What up, Adam?
What up, Adam? What's going on, bro? How did the C-band and CBRS panels look like? Ooh, good question.
Small squares. They're
Yeah,
pretty small.
they're just like almost like they're almost like N41 in a way. Square.
Yeah, but a little bit smaller than that. So look for squares.
A lot of people might first see them and think the sites might have millimeter wave, because they'll be next to some low band, so they'll look really small.
Damn. So I guess band 2 and that tower size can be 20 by 20. Damn,
A lot of capacity. It's gonna be good stuff.
that's gonna be some
Yeah,
good shit.
Zero Cool got me digging the band too.
Yeah,
Zero
bro.
Cool, you got me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, being since your site's gonna be rehomed. You don't have a choice.
Take it and that's it.
Take it or
Go
leave
away.
it.
That's how you gotta do it, bro. Take it or leave
You
it.
got your band too. Now get.
Hey, yo, what up, Ron? How are you, man?
What's up, Big Ron?
But
Can't get
bro,
66, dog. That's what I really wanted, man.
but dude, I gotta bring this one up, and I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off, which I don't give a fuck, but it is what it is, bro. You know me, I keep it 100, bro. I don't care.
Do it, man. Do it.
But God, all right, let me do this, bro. I've been kind of hesitant, bro. I'm gonna show you something that happened. This happened to me actually, so this is an actual experience, and if somebody don't believe it, I will log in front of y'all and show it to you.
No. Listen, Los. If they don't believe it, they can go penetrate their mothers. Go ahead. Do your thing, bro.
Bro, what do you see right here, bro? What does this say?
You're in collections, dog.
I'm in collections for what company though?
Chernobyl.
How am I in collections if I have the goddamn company and I'm current for $167,
You've been jacked.
bro?
Is it the only thing I could think of is it's on a line, like a past line that may have been
Bro.
billed incorrectly, maybe. I
I'm
don't know.
gonna tell you how it happened. The lady at the collection company was pretty cool. I had a couple of people on the phone, so they heard the whole conversation. Which one of them, Mr. Greg and Mr. Sebi, they heard it all. They used the wrong birthday, which makes me about 5 years younger. They used my social. They used a different address, still in Vegas, but a whole different address, like in the whole other side of town.
What?
And I've never even lived in the West Side. Like, screw the West Side, you know.
There's no history of your address at any other locations.
Yeah. So they opened up and they had 3 authorized users on that account. They had it's literally like the Chinese and the white supremacists got me, bro, because it was a Cook Lee with LE with a 1E. Then we had Helena Lee, and then we had Ryan Johnson as authorized users on this account. Like
That's horrible.
I shit you not, bro. Like literally, just the Chinese and the white supremacists got me, bro.
So what happens from here?
They saying
Now that it's in collections and
well,
because that's far along in the process, man.
my credit plummeted 109 points from that, bro. So your boy was almost at 800 again. Now he's back to the 6s, bro.
So we're at the point where we're trying to get this undone, right? Like get it out of collections and
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, can't they just wipe it clean? I mean, it's just they should be able to.
After I do the report, I have to wait for them to mail me. I have to wait for them to mail me where to mail that to.
The damn report. Yeah, I hear you.
When
so
I had an issue before, bro. I'm not gonna deny it. Like there was an issue where somebody had a similar name to mine, you know, but it was completely different information. All Verizon did, because I was trying to upgrade at the time, and they put my account on hold because I guess that person had similarities. So what they did is they sent me a link. I took a picture of my driver's license on the secure link. I hit submit. They saw it right away.
They file it, and then
they instantly saw it. They were like, "Oh, it's not even the right birthday. It's not even the right address. It's not even." Boom! They erased it off my history, everything right away, and I was able to finance the phone that I was at the Verizon store for, like instantly, like done. Boom, 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 done. These guys want me to do a report, wait for them to mail it back, and I'm like, dude, you know, like, okay, I got Amex, I got Discover, I got those higher cards, you know, the Chase Sapphires and all that. You know them every 90 days they look at your credit, bro. So if they see like, oh damn, this sucker has a collection now for this, they'll be like, no, we're gonna lower his credit limit. Let's say it's 10,000, they're gonna lower it down to half because now your credit rating is affected, and that's what they don't understand. Then that affects your overall, how do you call it, credit ratios and everything all around. And then that makes your score go lower. Now they're gonna be like, well, you had $100,000, let's say, of available credit. Now it went down to 81,000, let's just say, from 100, because they could lower it, bro, at any time. Amex is known for that, bro. When my score went down, I remember after I refinanced one of my homes, It went from 798 to 720 some. They lowered my credit limit from 25,000, dude, to 19 on their own. And then after my credit went back to 780, then they put it back. Now they went up to 30,000.
Yeah.
You know, so it varies. They go by how your credit varies. So
Hey, Nicholas, good to see you, man.
now I'm in the 600s, bro. I'm a bit lower than a drug dealer, bro. A drug dealer got 700, bro. Damn, bro. It's crazy, man. But when are they ever going to get the security situation fixed? That's the problem, man. How did they approve it with the wrong birth date?
I agree there. They need it fixed.
You've spent many a night doing late live streams on Perry and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I have witnessed personally you lose lines in SIM swapping attacks, SIM hijacking on 3 occasions on live stream. I've witnessed 3. I think people have seen 4. I've witnessed 3 times. Like lines randomly ported out of your T-Mobile account.
That just happened recently too, bro. Sheep and Sebi and all, we were all on the Periscope. Then I know where I was testing that line. We tested it. It tested fine. Then we go to test again, bro. No
It's gone.
service.
Where'd it go? SIM disactivated, line's gone. It's off the account. Boom, 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 boom.
We called, bro, and they said it was part of the Verizon, bro.
So here's what Verizon does. Just so you guys know, it's just good to have this consumer information. At Verizon, when you change your SIM card, you have to do it. You physically go into a store. The person who is serving you puts the SIM in your phone, pre-activates. You go to a separate computer on the other side of the store by yourself. You walk in, you put in your credentials, you do the new SIM activation. They have nothing to do with it. And then that same setting that's on your account dictates that the only person who can make any changes to any lines on that account is you. Not even the store can. You have to do it. That's how secure it is. And that's how it needs to be. Literally, we watched Carlos lose like 4 lines on live stream. Right in front of us. He hit speed test, it ran, and then all of a sudden it disconnected. The SIM card thing was gone, no network. Like, what happened? Gone. Mike said he's seen it twice. I've seen it 3 times.
Damn, look, it even happened to him. Hold on. It happened to Cesar too, 2 weeks ago with T-Mobile.
Oh, only happens to Carlos.
Bro, but the thing is they gotta how I just want to know, how did they approve it with the wrong birthday? How did it get approved? I mean, I understand it's only 167 punk ass dollars, bro. That's about a couple of months of service. Maybe they got a free line.
I have my guesses. I have my thoughts on how I think what I think is happening.
But it's the wrong birthday, bro. It doesn't make sense, bro. You would think that the credit bureaus
somebody's approving it. No, somebody's approving it. Somebody's approving it. And
you think so?
Yeah.
Because the credit bureaus are going to deny it because the birthday don't match on the credit bureau.
Sure. But they'd rather make you mad. You know, these are people trying to hurt you.
Yeah, usually it's people overseas. They'll do those types of things late at night. You know, I heard they have different systems in overseas than they do in the U.S., so it's a lot easier to do that. And I got a quick question: is it have you had that happen to any eSIM, or has it all just been on physical SIM?
Physical SIM.
Yeah, I would try to get, you know, it's as much as, you know, the lines that you can, that you need, feel important on eSIM. And I think, you know, for better security, and I think hopefully that should not happen, you know, at least on the eSIM part.
Oh, damn. Who do we got here? We got Mr. Tyrone in the house, Tech Live. Y'all,
what up, Tyrone?
Not subscribed hey. Check him out.
What's up, Ty?
Yo,
what's going on?
Tyrone, bro.
Hey,
bro, I'm in collections with T-Mobile, bro.
For what?
But I'm 5 years younger, bro. To them, I'm 5 years younger on that account.
God damn.
They put the birthday as November 18, 1990, bro. They made me 5 years younger, bro, or almost 5. You know? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's messed up. The lady at the collection company was giving me all the info, bro. She was like, "Yeah, it's your
Give it up
social,
smooth,
because
man.
yeah." She was like, "It's your social, but this is the birthday it says." And I was like, "Well, that's not my birthday. I'm sorry, it's the wrong person." And then they're like, "Oh, but it shows here that you lived on this address here, and then it's to the west side of Vegas." I'm like, "Never lived on the west side."
Wow.
And it was two Chinese and a white man's name as authorized users.
Oh shit! Yeah, somebody got scammed.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
We
by
got
the way, so
the
I'm
two
gonna be
Lisa
heading over
Johns.
to El Paso tomorrow. Hopefully,
nice.
seeing Tyrone. Maybe getting some food.
You're gonna make it tomorrow?
Man, you know me, man. I just drive.
Bro, how are you gonna do it with the snow?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Bro, there's no snow anymore, dog. Everybody is saying the same BS, every single
New,
minute of the day.
new the
I'm gonna do it,
I-10
dog.
in
I'm gonna do it.
the I-10 in New Mexico snowed in, bro, pretty bad too.
Yeah, and then the I-10, I-20 by Odessa, Midland, they're saying it's still snowing that way too.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of the week.
Yeah, Moose, why you mad, bro?
I have to get back already, man. I need that fiber.
Bro, but just be careful, man.
I know, dog. Got all-wheel drive for a reason, dog.
Got that all-wheel drive Volvo.
So what's going on, Tyrone? How are you doing, man?
Doing all right. Just testing this T-Vision.
How is it? How's the T-Vision, bro?
Is it good?
Oh my God! Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I gotta tell you guys this. Hold up.
It's that good.
Bro, listen, he's getting 498p.
Oh, bro. No, for real?
I don't know.
I didn't even know that was possible. I thought it goes from 480 to 720, bro.
Listen, they said you were going to get a unique video experience. 498p. All right.
Damn. Bro. Oh,
it buffers so bad he takes a coffee break.
Somebody was saying that it's not doing 1080p. I wouldn't be interested in a product that couldn't do that, so I doubt it.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. Full HD isn't the standard?
Well, I know that it's compressed, but I don't know.
Most IPTV is.
Just like the layer 3, it uses the same encryption compressed technology as the layer 3 TV.
That's why they acquired layer 3. It was specifically for this product.
All right, I'm back.
Uh-oh. So what's the mess, bro? What's the mess?
So, man, I told Brian about this earlier. So, this is just my opinion again. I feel like T-Vision is still a beta. It's not a finished product at all. And as I've said before, I don't think T-Mobile is involved in media too much, so I don't even know if this is going to get any better than what it is now. So, just comparing it to AT&T TV, it seems to switch between 720p and 1080p. So there's no consistent quality to begin with. It has no 60 frames per second option at all. It's 30 frames per second. So it's not nowhere near as smooth as any of the other streaming platforms that are out there. So quality is already a big issue. The next thing is what I told Brian this morning. Once you travel into another zip code that's not part of your home address, you automatically lose ABC, NBC, Fox. Done. Yeah. You don't even get the national broadcast.
So it's not like AT&T where it'll switch over. Like I gave Sneed my login, and he was getting the CLE local. At first, he was getting the Vegas locals, but then he refreshed it.
Up. Yeah, because it went to the location, and then it switched up the markets.
Correct. Yeah. No, T-Vision doesn't do it like that. I called in to ask why I was getting that error message, and then they told me to fix it. I have to either record the show that I want to watch, or I have to change my home address to that area that I'm going into.
Damn.
But then if I go back into my home area, then I'm stuck with that same issue.
Damn.
And then I mean, I'm sure you guys know it doesn't have CBS right now. It
Oh
doesn't.
no.
You can't add on the NBA League Pass. So there's just there's a
What?
lot of issues with it, man.
No NBA.
No NBA League Pass, no.
Whoa.
So what you're saying is you really love T-Vision if you don't move 10 feet from your house. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. You have to stay within the city's zip codes. If you travel
Just
like
messing with you.
where I work, I
So
travel
if you
into
leave
New,
the county, Tyrone, you're in trouble.
yes, yeah. When I go into New Mexico, I'm 15 minutes from the border. I change zip codes. The GPS recognizes that those channels are done.
Damn.
Yeah, they're completely done. It doesn't even change to the national broadcast. Like if there's a Sunday night game on NBC football, I can't watch it.
Can't do it.
That should be illegal because you're supposed to get your locals. Not cool. Not cool.
And the crazy part about it is in that part of the New Mexico zip code, the local channels for news is still what we watch in El Paso.
Because it's so close, yeah.
Yeah, because it's so close.
Yeah, that's how it is here in Vegas. You got Pahrump, Laughlin, and all them. They use they get the Vegas locals, even though it's 60 miles away and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I contacted T-Mobile, and they said they have no fix for that at this point in time.
Damn.
Hey, Sharky.
Hey, Sharky, what's going on? Damn. So
do they lose customers to that?
I believe so. But I really do.
I always ask that. Those are the things when, like I was asking Carlos about the S21. Is that a failure? Are you going to return the phone? Are you going to sell the phone? So I ask you, Tyrone, are you going to pay for the second month? Are you going to keep the service? Is it done in your book?
Yeah, for me, it's done. For me, it's done.
So did you get the dongle?
No, I just did it on the Apple TV.
Oh, I was gonna say, bro, if you got the dongle, bro, it's pretty cold out there in Texas, bro. You might want to use it for a little, bonfire starter. Pretty cold out there, bro, right now.
Yeah, and like I just mentioned, I don't know if T-Mobile is interested enough to get this even better.
Damn.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. I don't know if it'll work or not. Do you have the T-Mobile home internet as well, Tyrone, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay. It'd be nice to do a test to see if you're connected via Wi-Fi to that T-Mobile home internet to see if you go outside the area and see if you still lose channels. That would be interesting. I don't know. Carlos, is that something you can maybe replicate or?
Does Carlos takes his to go with his DC inverter?
Right, yeah. Is that something, Carlos, you can maybe replicate and go outside of your zip code, a couple zip codes, and see if you can use your T-Mobile home internet as a hotspot and see if you can load up the T-Mobile home internet on like an Apple TV or like an iPad or something, like load up on your iPad and see if you still have the locals, because that would be nice to check.
Yeah, I can.
That'll be a great fix for if it works for Tyrone and people that have this issue.
But Tyrone, did you get the T-Mobile home internet product?
I have not. I can't lie to you guys. I ordered it and it's on back order until May.
Damn.
What?
Yes, they're saying the volume on is insane. They can't keep it in the warehouse.
That's true. It's true.
I try to tell people the home internet, the fixed wireless home internet situation, people want something other than trash, garbage can residue, Cox Communications.
Yeah.
They want something different than Spectrum. They want something other than that trash. All right, that heap of garbage resin. All right, the slime at the bottom of the dumpster. They don't want it. All right, they'll take a 10% speed capacity, 20% of a home ISP, as long as they believe they're giving the money to the right person or the right company. They literally don't want to give money to these people anymore.
Yeah. I like my slime CenturyLink, bro. It's tremendous.
Yeah, I think I think Sneed's right. I think that's exactly what's happening. People have been waiting on this moment for a long time for this to happen.
But the thing is, bro, is 2 terabyte limit, bro. 2 terabyte limit, bro.
Carlos, these home ISPs set a terabyte anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
know, and they tell you you're gonna have to pay an additional $50 to go truly unlimited. That
but gives you
bro,
the
that for a
option.
gigabit connection, if somebody needs gigabit connection, that means they also need unlimited data. They
Yeah.
can't have a cap. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
So not only that, also throw in that, you know, anybody who's doing that type of speed, you know, they're already paying. They're going to be paying $200.
Well,
It's
we
going to
need
be
more.
100 something plus tax, plus the $50 to go unlimited.
Damn, bro, we need more Century Links, bro, in the world.
Is CenturyLink good?
$65 a month, bro. True unlimited.
That's fair.
Five
fair.
gig up and down. I love it.
In my opinion, gigabit internet should be $100. No caps, no throttles at certain cutoffs, terabytes, none of that nonsense. $100 for a gigabit. Anything under that should be $50. Simple as that.
There you go, bro. And you got to think about it. I'm sharing it with 9 different people, bro, that are paying, you know, my
Can we
internet.
talk about that ping though? Can we talk about it?
That's
good.
good.
That's a
Good
4.
uplink.
That is 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that upload, bro. Damn. Can't go wrong, bro. Think about it. I'm sharing it with 9 offices.
Yeah.
And they're all here right now because I'm seeing the lights blinking like crazy on the modem. So everybody's blowing it up right now. And it's still handling everything just
You
beautiful.
guys didn't know this, but Carlos is like Nino Brown on Thanksgiving, passing out turkeys, man.
God damn.
He's giving everybody fiber, bro.
Nice.
80 if you're in this office, bro. 80 give me $80 a month, bro, and it's yours, bro.
Dang, you taxing, bro? 80?
Hell yeah, bro. The damn office charges 100
You got
for
to do
25
better
by
than that,
25, bro.
Give people a promotion, bro. First year 75.
Hell
Come
no,
on,
that
bro.
pays my rent right now. What are you talking about? This whole studio, this lab is free right now.
We call that
It's
sustainable.
Right, bro.
Financially sustainable.
Maybe if I get another 4 customers, then maybe I'll lower the price for everybody to like 60, bro.
Tell them to recruit. Tell them, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you a
But I
$5
can't
discount
take
for
all
every
the
person
business,
you
bro,
refer.
because then these fools are gonna trip.
Be
And
like,
well, why are we
excuse
losing,
me, Mr. Carlos.
why are we losing so many connections? And they're saying they're being rerouted to your router. Damn. Damn.
Damn. All right, Tyrone. So no go on the T-Vision, huh?
No go.
Nah, the encoding on it is so weird. Like another scenario, if you're in the household with everybody, and let's say you're sharing 4 TVs in the same household, they all have to be on the same network. If one's on LTE and everybody else is on the Wi-Fi, it bricks the whole system. It won't work.
What? Bro.
Yes. Telling you.
When I had a AT&T TV, Sneed had it logged in, his wife, then me, then my wife, my TV in the living room that my father-in-law was watching.
5, 6 TVs.
Yeah.
And then my boy, my Ray, and my brother Bryant. Dude.
Yeah.
All those connections, we would sometimes be on all at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, not on T-Vision. It won't work. You have to be on the same network within your house.
Tyrone, do you think they're going to abandon this product, or do you think it's going to?
I think they abandon it.
Dang.
They just don't have an incentive to invest in it. In that,
So,
I mean, you know, changing the encoding is not. That's not a hard thing to do, but to continuously update and upgrade the software, that's pricey.
So Tyrone, if I was your next door neighbor, bro, literally I go knock on your door. Hey Tyrone, what's your login, bro? I need that TV. I need that T-Vision right now, bro.
Yeah.
And you log me in. I go back to my apartment, bro. I have my own Wi-Fi. You got your own Wi-Fi. So
Won't
if
work.
I use it, it won't work.
Nope, it will not work.
That's irrelevant, dog. I don't want that shit. I don't want that POS, man.
Damn, dude. Sharky CenturyLink, they got it in sporadic areas. Just like I found out they have it in Hawaii last week. I didn't even know they had it in Hawaii.
We don't have it here.
Bro, CenturyLink is they're pull it up, bro. It's $65 a month, bro.
Yeah,
Fire.
we got garbage can residue over here. That's what we got.
And they give you a $200 gift card to Switch. Even on business, bro, no contract. The only difference between residential and business is residential you get 940 by 500 upload. But you do it as a business, you get 940 by 940, and then they're coming out with the 2 gig right now. They said it should be live this by summer, beginning of summer here in Vegas. So
Wow.
2 gig up, 2 gig down, baby.
Look at what Adam says, bro. What?
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That sucks.
Yeah, he don't work for them.
I mean, they don't got much. I mean, they got like 30% of the Vegas market covered, but they're expanding it more. I know that. But bro, like, I'm telling you, man, if T-Vision can't get their shit together, bro, how are we gonna make this happen, bro?
I think maybe Tyrone's onto something. I've heard Tyrone say it before, so I want to give him his due. He mentioned it was John's, and John is gone.
Yeah.
And it was part of the merger, and it was part of the, charging the, supercharging the uncarrier. And people have inquired, and people have looked into the T-Vision. If it was acceptable, I think many people would keep it. But if it performs below market standard, there are other suitable options. Even just typical streaming services through applications. People will be more compelled to go with something like that if it suits their needs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sneed. It's T-Mobile being T-Mobile. I mean, this is the great value of streaming. It literally is. It's not anything of quality. I mean, I think right now, if I had to take, I mean, I haven't used any of the other streaming platforms, but I think anything right now could, if you're Sling TV, YouTube TV, AT&T TV, I think all those products are better quality. I cannot do 4K on T-Vision, no matter what the connection of speeds I have. It will not scale to 4K on anything. Nothing.
So here's the thing. I think at the end of the day, T-Vision was late. It was 3 years late, and it's 3 tiers below market standard.
Wait, yes, 3.
Okay. The home internet, the reason it's going to work is because that's a utility. That's a necessity.
Yeah.
That is a connection that anyone can use. Very few households can't make do with 100 to 150 megabits per second, right? Most households can deal with that. There are some users who are true power users and require a 500 meg, 100 meg uplink.
I need a gig minimum.
I understand that. There are some people that do that, but you're a small percentage. You are the professional, video content creator, people that are massive files, or have an incredible uplink requirement or demand. That's the minority. That's the 10%. The 90% can make do with 100 by 50 or 150 by 50 or whatever it is, So, and that's a utility. That's internet. Everybody needs it. Not everybody needs a streaming service TV option. I mean, everybody watches TV, but they watch it differently. Home internet's the same for everybody. I need this amount of speed. I need to use it. I got this many devices. It's all the same for everyone. It's the TV is just different, And it was too late for them. That product had to be out in 2017.
Yes, completely
and
agree.
In the way it's performing like it's 2017. Come on, bro. When I had Sling back in 2015, it was not like this.
Yeah. Have you tested it, Sneed? Have you used T-Vision?
The problems you're describing, I'm not really interested.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Uh,
mean,
just just a day, just for one day or two, just to check it out. Because I mean, you're right. It's absolutely three tiers below, and I I would have a hard time believing that anybody says that this needs to be more expensive. They can't charge another penny above what they're charging for these packages. There's no way they can't.
Yeah.
I said that when they started the 5G rollout back in 2019. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Verizon's charging for 5G and AT&T's charging for 5G and T-Mobile's not." That was because they had a 5 megahertz channel of N71. Who was going to pay for that?
Yeah.
Who was going to pay a 5G add-on for a 5 megahertz slice of band 71? Man, you might as well just go penetrate your mother. Somebody asks you for $5 or $10 for a 5 megahertz channel of N71. Man, get out of here with that nonsense.
Hey, Sneed, there you go, bro. So you get 100 by 100 for $49, or you get 940 by 940 for 65. You're better off just going paying the extra money, the $15. Free modem, free install, free
That's
everything,
pretty
bro.
nice. That's pretty nice.
what do you guys think about the YouTube TV doing the 4K streaming content and unlimited DVR and also screens and whatnot? I think that's good move by them. Tyrone, that might be a suitable if the whole T-Mobile T-Vision geocaching thing doesn't work. That YouTube TV might be the best. I mean, offer because it seems to be like everybody has 4K TVs nowadays to take advantage of that content and service.
But this is the problem: is we got ISPs that are still limiting people unless you pay the extra, like Sneed said, $50, bro.
Oh, that's
You're-
true. Yeah,
You
that's a
put
burden.
4K
Yeah,
content, bro.
that takes a lot. Yeah.
I can tell you this right now, bro. I literally have to switch between three. Well, now I'm doing it between three connections at my house to make it happen, bro. So I got the Cox, which surprisingly they changed the amplifier in the street and the hub in the corner, and I'm actually getting more than what I pay for. First time ever. So my package is supposed to be 200 by 10, okay? I'm getting like 350 by 30 somehow. So it's actually working. So I get 1.2 terabytes with them. Then I use a T-Mobile home internet at night because it works. I use up to 2 terabytes, bro. Then it throttles. I would love to keep it going, but then video starts buffering. It starts crashing connection sometimes. So once you use 2 terabytes, it's done. And we can thank the people in the damn Reddit. They're toxic as hell. That ruined it for us because they sat here bragging, "Oh, look, I used 16.5 terabytes downloading test files." Look, thinking that John Fryer, Neville Ray, and Mike Siebert are not on there looking at people's opinions like idiots. And then I got to switch the AT&T $35 prepaid tablet line. That one I used 400 gigs on that just to keep it conservative so they don't cancel it. Then I use 1 to 2 terabytes on the Verizon, and that's my whole month. I gotta keep rotating devices.
I got a quick question for you, Los. That the T-Mobile home internet, is that on a consumer or business account?
So which one?
The T-Mobile home internet, is that on a consumer or business?
I have it on my business account, which people said, no, you can't have T-Mobile home internet on the business
They told me
account.
that.
And it still
T-Mobile company
throttles
told me
and
that.
caps. Okay, that sucks.
Yeah. You saw when I set it up that day. What are the
Yeah.
text messages say? Welcome
Yeah.
to T-Mobile home internet business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not keeping the T-Mobile home internet long term. It's not gonna do it. It's literally every day the speeds get a little slower.
We're at 50% migration. Just letting you know.
it just sucks, bro. The T-Mobile home internet product needs to. They can't put 2 terabyte cap on it, bro, and then it starts to throttle because it's not just me. It didn't just happen to Carlos.
Look,
It happened to
Los,
Tech Extremist.
hear me out here.
Too.
The
You
only time,
experienced it.
okay, but Carlos, the only time an ISP or a carrier enforces a cap It has to be for one of two things. It's either they don't have the capacity or they are trying to upsell you. Those are the only two conditions a carrier imposes any sort of cap. For T-Mobile, the cap is capacity constraints. For an ISP, they're trying to upsell you, to make you buy the unlimited or pay for some other premium offer. It's as simple as that.
Tom's asking, when did the T-Mobile home internet put a 2 terabyte cap on it, bro? That's what all of us have been experiencing. We use 2 terabytes, and out of nowhere it starts to slow down.
Bro, for Sneed's case, Sneed already knows what he's getting by the end of the year at the latest. He's super happy. That thing is I'll personally be there if he wants me to, and I'm going to be at the corridor, and I'm going to be screaming from the biggest pita bread you can possibly create, and I'm going to be like, fiber is here, man. I'm going to be like, the AT&T fiber at the house is finally here.
Yeah.
Kicking in the corridor, dog.
Bro, it's just crazy, bro. That the T-Mobile home internet product, bro, like, I haven't done my impressions on it yet, but I love the product, bro. And you're hearing that's from me. I love the product. You can record it. I don't give a damn. You can have it as your alibi. I'm saying it here live. Like, I love the product. It's simple. It's a good product. It's the way it's set up and integrate, it just works.
Pricing, right?
Yeah, the pricing's perfect. The setup is perfect. A damn 5-year-old can set it up and it'll be working smooth. That's not the problem. The problem is, one, they need to get more tower sites to densify the damn network to make it even a superb product. And two, how are you going to give a 2 terabyte limit when you're trying to give everybody your streaming TVs? You're trying to get everybody on the streaming shit, and that uses data.
That's what I don't understand. You have multiple households using this product, multiple devices. I really don't get the 2 terabyte limit. It's
I'll give you a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. So I don't know if you guys remember. I know Zero Cool RF. We were on top of this. We went around Los Angeles and we started testing T-Mobile. And Los Angeles is a market where they do very well in upselling the customer. I'm pretty sure that they have good market share with T-Vision here, good penetration. They probably will start doing the home internet in certain areas. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that the network won't be able to hold it up because Carlos is absolutely right. T-Vision does use data. There's no denying it. There's no way around it. And then number two, and more importantly, is that if the majority of the cell sites don't have band 41 installed, then you are SOL straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're trying to push that out as far as we can. The N41, that's been actually top priority over 600 megahertz. It's always been, that's what we're, T-Mobile's trying to push that out on every site and kind of put it on the 600 megahertz kind of on the back burner a little bit because we know about the capacity strains.
See, Sebi, we could talk about network slicing, once they get a standalone core and stuff like that,
But this is the thing though, is they can do network slicing now on the home internet, and people will be willing to pay the slice for the slice. They can, bro. I mean, it's not in areas where you got N41. Let's say like the max you want to sell is like 300 by 20. Let's say for right now, guarantee you're gonna get 300 down, 20 up at all times because right now since it's NSA. Then, let's say they do that for 50. And then if you want, or no, let's do that one 60. And then if you want 50, you do 200 by 15. And if you want 30, then you do 100 by 10 or something. Just throwing numbers out there. But why didn't they do that from the beginning? People will still buy it. Still a good product. It's not the product is selling its goddamn sell, bro. It's good. I love it, bro. I wish I could benefit from it more.
I think I don't know. I just have this feeling in the back of my mind that they're going to raise the price. to 60 or 65. I can just see that coming. I really don't think it's going to stay at 50. I don't know. T-Mobile didn't say, "Oh, it's going to be 50 forever." This was not someone correct me if I'm wrong, but the T-Mobile home internet, whatever, was not a Un-carrier move, right?
Yeah.
It was not.
No.
So that means that they can jack up the price, which I can see
it
this
says
happening.
it says promotional pricing, so
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could see this going 65, 75, $100 if they feel lucky.
yeah, but I don't want to pay 65 for it.
No one does. No, I know. I agree with you. Everybody loves the $50 price point. I agree.
Because
Yeah,
the demand is high.
That is high.
Yeah,
Exactly.
since it's no contract, if it goes up in price, people will just turn it back in. They'll leave. And
I have some family members in downtown LA that unfortunately, because of the building tenant, they can't get the fiber, even though the fiber's on the street. So what I suggested to them was try out T-Mobile Home Internet. But the problem is that they don't. They're not allowing any more signups in downtown LA.
No capacity.
No capacity.
no, they filled most of the slots. Like I told you, there's a back order on this product, and
Yeah.
it's still in pilot stage. They haven't even advertised it to the market yet. I mean, just imagine once they start marketing this thing. I mean, god damn.
Yeah. Once they market it, it's actually gonna blow up, bro. Even more than what it is. It's blowing up on beta. Imagine when it's really advertised.
Yeah.
With their marketing strategy, holy shit.
It's going to be all over the place, and that's the reason why I think that they encoded T-Vision the way they did, because they want people to bundle it with the home internet, and they know that in times of congestion, peak times, a 4 to 5 megabit per second stream can still hold up 720p or 1080p, but it can't hold up 4K. So they're trying to make it a smoother experience for the customer base. That's why they probably don't offer 4K on this product, because it would probably buffer very often during times of congestion.
Tyrone, the layer 3 TV compression technology can do 720p with 2 megabits.
Yeah.
So I mean, there was a very strategic reason. You know, they looked into spending that $319 million or whatever they paid for layer 3 TV.
Yeah.
It was purely that. You know, in a market like you said that the product took off.
Yeah.
Whether it's the internet and the TV or just the internet, you know, that's how they were going to address that. I mean, that's nothing, dude. 2 megabits?
Yeah.
I mean, they could be on a magenta line and make it happen, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true, but
Come get your 2 megabytes. It's right
Come
here.
get your magenta line. Yeah. I mean, Boost Mobile customers could take advantage of it with 35 gigs of data.
Exactly, yeah. Good point.
yeah.
Now, another thing that I think AT&T has to do is they have to lower their price on that TV, bro. A lot of people they're even talking about it in the chat right now. They'd rather go to Dish Network and get more than be on AT&T TV and pay more and still have to worry about an internet connection on top. See, that's what they're not understanding with these IP TVs is it's not just the cost of that service. You gotta add the factor of your internet connection, and then depending how much TV your household watch, you might want to add the unlimited cap on your internet. So you're talking about possibly $50 extra plus, let's say $80. So you're looking at what, 120 plus what, $65 for your YouTube TV. Bro, you're talking about almost $200. You're better off going to Dish Network paying $68 or $70, and you don't need that internet connection, and you get more channels, and you can use it anywhere on the app, and you don't have to worry about that BS.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the problem. They need to work on these pricings, or what they need to do is like AT&T and T-Mobile, they need to put their own internet connection in it so it streams over the tower.
Hey, Zero Cool, would a 2.5 gigahertz N41 small cell, could that provide an entire neighborhood, 3 or 4 streets, with enough capacity with a 100 megahertz channel?
For 3 or 4 streets, no, because we usually put about 3 to 5. If you do about 3 to 5, yes.
Like if you had to, just to create an option for customers there, like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to provide some capacity here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Los, when he was in LA, he tested the small cells. I forget what downlink speed. I think it was getting a little bit over 100, 150, I think. All right, 150.
Was
maybe.
that band 41 or N41?
That was on band 41. We didn't have band 41 at the time with our small cells.
That's what I'm saying. Is what do you like in your?
Because that's still going to work on it. That's still going to work on band 41 or N41. What I'm saying is that even at like
the
100,
channel size is wider now. Is what I'm saying.
it is now, but even back
Right.
then at 60 megahertz, when we had just regular band 41, Los was pulling about 100 to 150 meg down at the small cells out in LA, right? And that's if you put about 3 to 5 of them and down it's in a particular area, of course you can cover that. That's exactly what we had in LA because we had small cell after small cell. We even had a bunch of DAS systems that people can go off of that were just getting 600 to 700 megabytes, right? So Lois, you remember that, right?
Yeah.
That's perfect to help out with capacity, but strategies changed.
Have you ever done a review on TV? No, I have not, but I will. I will do it. I got you. You know what? We gotta try some of these services out. Yeah, I got you.
I'm not gonna have fun doing this review. This just long-term review of T-Mobile's home internet.
Bro,
it was
I'm
great
not-
it was great the first month, dude. It's not good.
Bro,
Number 2.
I can't look, bro. Like it's giving me issues too, but I'm still gonna point out the great parts of it, bro. I can't just dog it, bro, because it's not a fully bad product, bro.
It's not, but they just the capacity's not there. Like when they reduced my tower site from 40 to 20 megahertz, there was no room for error. Literally, as soon as any traffic gets on there, it's over.
Yeah,
The capacity's gone.
bro.
I used to get 130 megabits. Now it's like 50, 60.
Has your billing cycle reset already?
Yeah.
Is your TV buffering still or not anymore since it reset?
Occasionally.
But not like it was when you were over that cap.
No, the cap's irrelevant. It started doing this in month 2. It had nothing to do with month 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I had 300 gigs of usage, and it was doing it. So
Have you tried
Wow.
power cycling it too? And oh god,
Yeah.
that sucks, man. It's just
Yeah, the capacity's gone. I think what happened is I think there's a few customers using it now. A few people getting on the service. And actually, you know what? T-Mobile's probably watching that. And they're like, all right, that's it. No more signups on that area. It's going to get unbearable. This guy's going to cut it off. That person's going to cut it off. They're going to say, whoa, 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 whoa.
we do have capacity engineers that actually look at that stuff at a regional level. I know because I'm on the meetings.
Yeah, they're probably like, okay, we can have 10 people in this area. We could have 5 people in this area.
Yeah.
Bro, like, but this is. I wish they were doing better with it, bro, on that product. At least on
They
that.
have.
Screw
What
the
I don't
sub-
under- Zero
Just-
Cool. What I don't understand is they had 40 megahertz on that site. They brought it down to 20. I know they have like 140 megahertz here.
Right. It's because you're doing a tower rehome. Actually, if you look at the maintenance, they're moving the spectrum to that tower. That's why. So.
Hold on. So, I don't even think any channel broadcasts in 1080p.
Relying on T-Mobile home internet.
Actually, bro, LTE, yes, they do because I have Dish Network. You can go on your TV and see what it's broadcasting in. They have 4K channels, but they only have like I think 20. That's it right now. But it does broadcast in actual 1080p 60 frames.
So Sebi, you know what the problem is going to be when the tower modifications happen for my home area? If the tower site is moving further away from my house. So I'm losing what I now have. So I'm basically going to be on N71 in PCS. Maybe.
Zero cool. You looked up my homestead area on my tower. How did it look, bro?
Bad.
So
You're only covered by one serving site.
in how many mile? What was it, like a 2-3 mile?
Yeah, at least it's just
I told you guys I wasn't kidding. But
it's not looking.
how many
you need
sprint sites are
some
around my house?
a lot more, but they're farther away. But you'd be better served if I was if I was covering that area, you'd be better served with small cells. Because is it their telephone poles where you have your power? There you go, perfect solution. Why don't they do that? That's what they need to do.
You know what's crazy? There's only one serving cell in the main tower. Okay, that's all we found in almost a 3 mile period from my homestead location. But we found 6 sprint towers in the vicinity of my home. 6 sprints, and only one is going to be a keep site
Yep.
out of those 6. You hear that, Tyrone? There's
Yeah.
6 tower sites, bro, within that 3 mile period, and only one is going to be a site. Only one's a keep site. And that's it. The rest
Small
are
Somebody
comms.
can somebody Carlos, can you make this large so we can get a screenshot for Twitter?
All right,
Wait, let me stop my cam. Hold on.
Well, let's see here. How do we do this? Damn it! Oh, there we go.
So can I get a solo layout? Small cells, please.
Please share this on
Please.
the T-Mobile Reddit. Please share this on T-Mobile Reddit. This is the
Please.
one time we will make an exception to share it.
Hold on, let me put a smiley face on there, bro.
All right, we got
Because
you,
we don't
bro.
want him getting mad, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Zero Cool RF. I was talking to Sneed about this earlier, and they really didn't. T-Mobile really didn't talk about this during the merger or nothing. But they brought up that they would inherit 110,000 cells macro sites, but they never brought up that they would also inherit all of Sprint's small cells and DAS systems. So now T-Mobile has a total of 69,000 small cells and DAS systems, and only 26,000 of that is actually T-Mobile's. The rest is all Sprint's. So are they decommissioning though? I'm sure some of that Sprint stuff is overlapping in coverage.
Right.
So do they decommission that whole Sprint setup, or are they actually able to utilize some of those Sprint small cells and DAS systems?
Now they're decomming them because they'll be overshadowed by the T-Mobile macros. That's why. So.
Wow.
I think they're gonna have to bust a U-turn on the small cell thing.
They need them.
At some point, I think they're gonna change their network plan, and they're going to incorporate N41 small cells. I know they don't have to be everywhere, but they do have to be some places. You can't densify with macro sites. It's just not going to happen.
Hashtag make small cells great again. Man. But I guess we'll call it in, bro.
Well, hold up. We got, like me and Sneed talked about earlier, there's certain kinds of small cells. So we got to clarify this.
Oh, man. Oh.
T-Mobile can't start doing these strand mounts again. That's not going to work.
No, I'm talking like C-RAN, Tyrone.
Yeah, we need C-RAN small cells, Neville. So we don't want to see the whole goddamn strand mount shit again.
No, I think that's why he's gone away from small cells, is the ineffectiveness of the, strand mounts and all that other nonsense. I mean, dude, I was literally 50 feet from a strand mount and could hardly stay connected.
Yep, same here.
What about like the one that Moose likes to go to, the mini
Mm-hmm.
that mini macro, the wooden one,
The,
the one that looks like
remember the
car,
one, the Band 71 panels that it's in a windy area. Oh God, accident waiting to happen.
bro. You need to tell me where that's at, because one day I'm just gonna drive there for like 3 hours on a windy day, straight up and down, and I'm gonna see what happens, bro.
You just take an 18-wheeler truck and we'll measure, the difference between the cell height and the trailer. I'm pretty sure
I don't understand. Why
hit it.
Band 71? Why would they use such large antennas?
Because those panels are multi-panel. They have all the bands.
They have all the low bands. They have 12 and 71.
They have 266. They have
They
it too.
do?
Yeah, it's a multi-use
Oh,
panel.
they're huge.
In Phoenix, I was noticing
How much do they weigh, Carlos?
Two. I don't know, but in Phoenix, I noticed that they were using 2 sectors on their towers, just the N41 little N41 square, then the big ass panel.
That's what
And
they're doing in El Paso now. Some of the sites that are being repositioned, they're just adding that big panel and N41, and that's it.
Yeah, but if they're still using 3-carrier aggregation as their main mode of connectivity, why would they house anything other than that? Like
Just
you
the
would
panel.
do 1271 and PCS, or you would do 71 PCS AWS, since you're doing the N41 standalone.
Yep.
There you go. She brought it up right here. It's a CommScope. Here's the part. It does 2, 12, 66, and 71. That big panel.
So the difference between the 2 and the 66 is maybe 500 feet, 700 feet, maybe.
I guess it can do more, but that's he's stating what it does for T-Mobile. But I guess it can do more bands.
Well, it's just the fact that apparently, from what I was researching, the lower the frequency, the bigger the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So,
sure. Yeah.
and the higher the frequency, the smaller the panel. I guess that's what it's always been, and I guess they haven't found the real workaround around that.
No,
Because
it's the antenna elements, Tyrone.
yeah, that I can't lie, Sneed. That 600 megahertz panel is massive. I know it brings a ton of weight to their sites. It's in any way, shape, or form. No matter how T-Mobile does it, they're gonna endure rent increases because that panel is so heavy.
It's going to be more reinforcement. It's going to be more steel.
Yeah.
Why can't one just fall on my car so I can sue? Why am I not blessed?
So chicks dig the 600 megahertz, huh?
Bro, I need that blessing. I need some cash.
It's not a blessing, dude. What are you talking about?
Bro, that's the biggest lawsuit they'll see, bro, because I'll make the news, bro. Damn. Bro, that's money for all of us, bro. You know I'll splurge it to the whole community, bro. Hell yeah, bro. We'll all have brand new flagships, bro. Splurging this shit.
And that's another point too, as well, with that 600 megahertz panel. The setups, they have to reinforce that setup. Some of the older racks that they have just won't support it.
It doesn't look right. The first time I saw them put that on a wood pole, I couldn't believe that the city approved it.
There you go. This is sheep. Then there's the CommScope. This is another part number. It does 2, 12, 25, 26, 41, 66, 71, and 2 and 25, 41, 66, 71 from a single panel.
Does that thing weigh 897 pounds?
Jeez, bro.
I'm telling you, those things are heavy.
Yeah.
They're heavy than a motherfucker.
Yeah. They are. Wow.
What the hell are they doing, bro? I understand the space, but
so what do you do? Like, how many do you put up? Do you put up 2 or 3? Like, how do you even support that?
They just do one.
It's one per sector, right? If it's going to come down to that, basically, you have to cover your alpha, beta, gamma. Eventually, it's just going to be all one massive multi-user MIMO antenna, right? That'll do about 120 by 128. So that's eventually the goal.
Wow.
And what's even more interesting, I don't know, Zero Cool RF, if you've ever taken a look at the El Paso market, but a lot of sites here, they run 4 sectors. So they have to put 4 of these
Right.
panels on 4 sectors.
No, I try not to, believe me. I got enough to. The reason why that is because there's such a large area to cover, right? Texas, Houston, you're looking at a vast expanse to cover a lot of people. That's usually why they do 4 sectors to get the what they call the RF radius square mile coverage. You know, when you look at your antenna beam width, it only covers so far, right? So that's like a 65-degree beam width, horizontal beam width. That's why you have to usually put in a 4 sector depending on the area that you want to cover. Texas is just one of those fancy dandy markets where you got to do that.
But see, the thing is, my guy was saying, oftentimes adding just that 4th sector can be more expensive than adding a whole new site.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. I never heard that because it's just a cost of a radio and antenna and cabling. That's all it is. Now the only tricky part is where to put it. You know, you have to get the azimuth right and make sure it's covers there that you want to cover.
Yeah.
Good question here for the Moose. Is FirstNet expanding coverage in Alaska?
Yes.
When are we expecting Alaska to be taken care of and blessed by FirstNet?
I'll have to get back to you.
All right, so we will have to get back to you on that one, man. We will let you know when you will become blessed up there in Alaska. You know, we're gonna have the polar bears chilling with Band 14.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
Do we know how much longer the FirstNet reimbursement is going to be around?
I'm not sure because I know that they're, reimbursing for multiple things. On the earnings, they mentioned, the 5G core upgrade that was reimbursed by FirstNet Authority, federal government. And then they also have the, other different things. For example, generators, Colts, specifically for FirstNet.
Interesting. The reason I mention that is because the Texas network for both Verizon and AT&T, they have both stated that they're about up and running again 99%. T-Mobile is still scrambling last minute, trying everything they can to get it up and running.
Tyrone, I found out that they're basically the last time I checked, it went from 1,900 to 18 something towers down, and then last night I found out that it's back up to 2,100. Now it went more than the initial 1,900.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so actually I'm going to be able to test that while I'm driving this weekend. From what I know, this is what happens, guys. There is this box called a PFP, right? That is this box that essentially powers all the fiber strands in the neighborhood, right? So if your fiber is down, it's because there's no power to the PFP, okay? Secondly, most cell sites should have a generator, whether that's natural gas powered or a diesel generator. Some carriers, particularly ones with thongs, do not have these everywhere. Particularly ones with the pink thongs.
That one was subtle. That was very subtle. That was impressive, bro. That was impressive, Moose.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same BS every time, man.
Yeah,
when the hell are they gonna get serious? I got some of my people over there saying, when can I go into a store because the stores are closed because the roads are inaccessible? But the moment I'm able to go to a store, I'm switching AT&T because I'm tired of the BS from T-Mobile.
Yeah, this is gonna cause people to switch on a massive scale, and T-Mobile knows it. That's why they're on the ground trying to fix it.
Yeah, but Neville's been tweeting, "Hey, we're responding. We're there for the people."
Yeah, but it's in many cases it's too late, especially when your next door neighbor has full service with AT&T. and you're still struggling.
Yo,
I got
Sneak, can
you
I
guys.
get that hotspot, dog?
I got you guys on some right now. This is what T-Mobile's concentrating on more than getting those tower sites to generators and stuff. There you go, bro.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
It's coming. I think it's coming next T-Mobile Tuesdays. We got
Oh
a
god.
dog collar for your little fluffy pet slash looks like a thong looking thing. Maybe you can do it for your little
By the way,
if your girl, your side chick, whatever they're rocking the bushy. There you go. You got the little collar.
Rocking the bushy.
What the hell?
Bro.
What? This can't be life, bro. This can't. This
Bro.
is not real life, bro. It's not. No.
There's some fools that are sick like that, bro, and like that stuff, you know?
by the way, we haven't even talked about this, but Charter Spectrum is having outages in DFW as well.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Really?
So they're not recovered, or they just started going out now?
No. They've been out because of the power situation.
Okay.
So it's same thing, except
AT&T fiber.
exactly. Even remember, Spectrum doesn't have a big fiber directly to the house yet. They're mostly on the copper. But dude, it's bad, man. I'm telling you right now, it's bad.
Yeah.
Here in AT&T fiber in the DFW and a lot of Texas is down too, bro.
Yep.
Not good, not good. Oh man. So you got Bobby saying, "Sneed, you need to invite Sherry again." Yeah, we should.
Hashtag no simping, pimping.
Yeah, no simping, dude. Especially
Mhm.
especially Mr. Maverick, bro. I be seeing you simping in there, bro. Damn, bro. What
I
is
think
she?
I think I could get Sherry back on the show soon enough. She's pretty cool.
What?
She's down. Absolutely.
But we got to bring that up, bro, because this is pretty important, bro. Like, she's cool as hell, bro, and everything.
Oh yeah.
But y'all mofos in there, you guys need, if you're gonna be simping, keep it to yourself, man. On some real stuff, man. What if she has a man, bro?
She does.
You know? Huh?
She
Oh,
does.
well, then there you go. You guys are simping. You know, her man's gonna see that, bro. And the man's gonna be like, man, get out of that YouTube garbage, and then you're gonna have somebody get out of the YouTube because you're simping and your thirstiness. You know, get out of here with that, man. Keep it to yourself. You know, shit's cool as hell. Just keep it to yourself. Ain't that right, Moose?
I mean, we can't stop the crazies, dog. We can't stop the simps. It's hard enough, man. They're just gonna formulate an army, and then they're gonna try to attack you, dog. They're gonna say you're after the carriers, that you're after this. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap this up, bro. Thanks for everybody for coming in. Appreciate you. Make sure to check out Sneed. He's always dropping in some stuff on his channel. SMT Nation or Sneed Mobile Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Zero Cool RF. I don't know if he's. Everybody keeps asking about your channel, bro. You gotta do a damn channel already.
Something,
March, man.
All right.
I'm getting together in March.
All right, so it's gonna be called Zero Cool RF. Make sure you guys check them out. Just start the channel already and get your subs, and then people will be subbing and waiting for your video.
Yeah.
So he's gonna set up his channel, guys. I'll put it out on Twitter when he does, and it'll be called Zero Cool RF. So check that out. Then you gotta make sure in this corner area, you gotta make sure you're subscribed to Tyrone. Man, he's the man. He keeps you updated with that news too, bro.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you subscribe to him, get him checked out, and then he's gonna be giving his input on that T Vision.
Oh,
when are we gonna expect a review, bro? When do you expect a review?
probably another week. I'm gonna give it another week and see if I can find anything else negative, and because there's no positives really.
Damn, bro. So it's not even not even to find
bad,
at least
bro.
a little tiny positive. It's gonna be all negative.
You know, Tyrone, you're an objective fellow.
Yeah.
We trust that your review will be thorough. You know.
And
Yeah.
the man right here, the moves. You know, he's here ramming you with all the AT&T, stuff. He'll slap it across your face, baby. He'll make it happen. But thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate everybody. Stay tuned. gonna make some more videos. I know I've been slacking, guys. I apologize. I was busy working and trying to get more money recuperated because I know new devices are coming out soon and everything. Want to make sure that I can get
BlackBerry.
we can get the best for the channel.
yeah.
And Sneed, we need to do that thing for the those N10s. We need to give them away. So I got a couple of them. We need to do it. We got one for your channel, my channel. So look, we need to coordinate later and how we're gonna do this.
Sure.
All right then. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. And quit simping, baby.
No simping.
Peace.
Peace.